Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Dettlaff was not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Dettlaff out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I put it? Do forgive me that I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is simply a scandalous understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Dettlaff out, force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Dettlaff's demand and liberate his beloved Siana.
Think Dettlaff still believes Siana's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that, he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over to Dettlaff? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Dettlaff is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with her, speak with her, and he will spare the city.
So say I agree to this, 'cause I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Siana won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme that...
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Siana's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. Bravo. I trust I've dispelled your doubts, then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking. How would I go about luring Dettlaff out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Dettlaff will be forced to appear.
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Dettlaff?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too is a...
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer, or fight him.
You know what I would opt for. Should we free Siana and arrange for her to meet with Dettlaff, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Dettlaff included.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Dettlaff. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
Crazy as the plan seems, I'll do it. I'll ask Damien about Siana.
You won't make me beg. I knew you wouldn't.
Slow down. Not promising a thing. Just want to get a feel for the situation to start with. Coming with?
Of course. Many hands make light work.
When you think about it, it's kind of a conversation between two people who have more or less caused this entire problem. Because he's the reason why the Witcher just hasn't killed Detloff so far, because he's trying to spare him.
Hurry.
And then on top of that, the Witcher is the one that felt the need to expose this whole thing about the fact that Siana's been lying this whole time. And doing that is what led to him freaking out, and what led to this whole thing happening, as opposed to just letting her continue lying and potentially not having this happen.
Be in danger.
Or dead.
Do you think so? He's seen battle-hardened, more than a few scraps under his belt.
Against humans, not monsters.
This is a mess. This is some Van Helsing territory right here. An old-timey town just covered in vampire and fires. Oh, shit. Missed that vampire for a moment. Hey, there. There's a vampire. Shut up. Come on. He'll go down easily. He'll go down relatively easily. He's nice and flammable. Clear.
Never thought lesser vampires would heed a higher vampire's call and commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how'd Detloff sick them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional. He manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts. They'll continue attacking until he orders them to back down, until he dies.
You should make a side save here. Just because we're making like a dialogue, we're making like a story choice here. There we go. That's just blood everywhere, damn. Oh, another one of these guys. They get around, don't they? It's always a Bruxa. Always another Bruxa. I got a vampire friend, though. They gotta be easier to take down now. Oh, where's she going? Wow, she is jumpy. Alright. Excuse me. Where'd you go? Oh, now she's on fire. Wow, look at her. All over the place. Well, I can lock her onto her at least this time. And he's plenty helpful. There we go. Chop, 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 chop. Nope, not quite. Oh, where'd she... Oh, hey. Where you go? Oh, no. That's gonna be bad for me. I think that... Yep, she's healing now. Chop, chop, chop. All clear. Well, this is turning out to be climactic. Good thing I held off on this main story for a little while. It helped everyone... Helped a bunch of people live longer. Oh, wait. Mutagens. Also, I'm on fire now. Yay. I can't loot her. Ah, god damn it. I'm dying. Alright, screw the loot. I'm literally burning to death when I try to loot her. Get that health back up. Working on it. Too bad I never learned to heal in this game. It just doesn't work that way. There's the potions, but my preference for this particular potion means I can't really use swallow all the time unless I want to hurt myself. With the poison effect. There we go. Alright, Regis. Pleasure shouldn't be too tough. Oh yeah, he's just melting now. Like usual. Whoa, that was a cool effect. He jumped backwards and his claws were dragging on the tile. That was awesome.
Need to look around.
Alright, what can we do here? Track down Damien.
Armor proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter.
We must hurry. Each moment's delay means another death.
They broke formation, ran.
That's it. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go.
Sounds like choosing this option might even save Damien's life if he's still around, whereas otherwise he would have died from us not showing up. Or he's already dead, who knows. Ah, stock scream. Sometimes I feel like I collect those or something. They stand out so much when you hear them in anything. But they still use them. That's an Alp. That's like the more spirity version of a Bruxa, if I remember correctly. Oh! Oh, she got me. Oh, it's also a Bruxa. Crap. Alright, this is gonna be a little overkill now. Ow. Where is she? Okay. Shut up. We're fighting vampires. Do you not get that? Alright, some Irridens down. That might help a bit. Oop. Just slow them down, maybe pull them out of their slow-mo. I mean, their invisibility a bit. Got her. Burn. I can cast it a lot. I've got a lot of points. I've got a lot of adrenaline points. I can cast it so much. Because I can cast it adrenaline points, but I'm also generating them like crazy. Fantastic.
We must focus on Damien. Time's running out.
Yeah, well, guess what? There's vampires everywhere. I don't know if you noticed that. It's mildly distracting at the moment. Onward. Ow. Always with the bats. Why the bats? I mean, I know why the bats, but still. Gwen. Still moving forward. Yay, the big easy one. Melee, fire. Melee, fire. I've gotten comically effective at using fire at this point. It's partly because now when I cast spells, other spells become free because of that other upgrade I got. That's insane.
You killed it! Single-handedly! That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit!
I see the harlot's brood came close to slaughtering you as well.
Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help this city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
Men, tend to the wounded and prepare to march out.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists, order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxay. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher. I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered on a hook.
Your problem's my problem now. Leave it to me. I'll solve it.
How?
All I can say just now is I'm gonna need Siana.
You know the Duchess's decision. Siana awaits her trial, in custody.
We know it, but we do not agree with it.
You've that luxury. I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to her grace.
Folk are dying. Many more will, because of one.
If her grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
And ours will follow right after it. Yet still we are prepared to take the risk. I fear we waste our time here. Come, Geralt.
Wait. When last I saw Siana, her grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom? As in for children? You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know it's every corner. So yes, I am damn sure.
Playroom? So what, Duchess locked Siana up in a dollhouse?
Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it. I'll look into it. You get back to your barracks. Retrace my steps. Path ought to be clear.
And you've our gratitude. You helped us a great deal.
I helped Beauclair. At least I hope I did.
Let's go, Regis.
Here, the playroom's beyond this door.
Things have escalated quite a bit in the last few hours. Ow. Why? That was just rude, frankly. Oh, wow. You're down. You don't joke around. That was a hell of a move. Here we go. Had me on the wrong objective for a bit there.
Locked. Of course. Regis, rather not have a fist fight with this door. You mind?
Not at all.
Makes you want to play Castlevania when you see a vampire miss through a door. Took your sweet time, didn't you?
Thanks.
At your service.
Alright, come on, let's go. Everyone's dying. Regis.
Utter silence.
Regis.
No one here.
Jesus Christ.
At least.
So she's gone, huh? Already? Not a good track record for being findable when people need to find her.
Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. A rocking horse, rather worn. I suppose it got a lot of use.
It's like she specifically lives to cause us problems.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Siana and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
No harm in leaving through them, except for the part where we gotta, you know, not let everyone die.
Siana gave me a drawing today
Charming.
of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Siana does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams, kind of horrible that made some of them go mad. The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Siana gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Siana and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labeled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Figo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the land of 1,000 fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Siana. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Siana applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Siana laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbours to the south, the word describes the many-petalled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Siana into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
So Siana's been thrown into a fantasy world. That's a hell of a jump to find out. Okay. They don't have the best history, do they?
Locked.
Oh, probably gonna have to find that then.
Miniature tableware. And plush toys. Cute.
If you don't stop interrupting, I'm going to have you seated in the corner.
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off. Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture.
There's a start. Golden key. That'll get us into the cabinet.
A tin knight.
Hello. Oh, books I already know about. Glamour, dye solution. They're rich. It's fine. Excusing my own thievery. Oh, that looks... These three mirrors look like they're probably going to be part of some sort of way of getting in there. Ritual?
Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
We're probably about to, I'm probably going to go in there, get a book, find out that it needs mirrors in the ritual, use these mirrors to get inside the illusion. It's much akin to the end of the main game story, the way I'm traveling to some sort of alternate place.
Huh. Is it? Let's see. Expecto ludum. Regis? Regis! Land of 1,000 fables. Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me.
Well, here we go. Full on fantasy world. I've even got a... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say...
Helene's going wild. Whole land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
I was about to say that my camera was stuck moving slow, but that immediately stopped changing all of a sudden. Follow the yellow brick road. Wow. Well, this is a nice change of pace from the city full of death and slaughter going on right outside. Oh, can I go up here? Seems like I technically could, but I'm just gonna stick with the yellow brick. Well, this isn't really yellow brick road, is it? In fact, what is it? I guess they're bricks, and they sometimes shine yellow for some reason. Not painted yellow like you might imagine from Alice in Wizard of Oz, but they're yellow in their own way. So they're just freaky looking the way they glisten like that. Where does this go? Just drops off into a waterfall. Huh. I can make this jump. Hit. We're clear. Look at this place. What are Griggs? Grig Village. Oh Jesus, their voices. How do I can I just burn them all? I've cooked Grig for dinner. Where's this path go to? The other side? That's a bit of a leap. That's a hazardous yellow brick road. Hit. Got it. Just barely. This is surreal. Everything's a fantastical animal here and there. Did I go the wrong way originally? Seems I think we just went in a circle. So I guess I'll just follow the waypoint and try climbing up here, because it seems to say I should. But I don't see a yellow brick road up here. Seemed like the yellow brick road led me in a circle and didn't really help me at all. Ah, well. That's not helping either. I don't know where the walkway wants me to go. Oh, is this new? Or is this where I was already? Oh, this is new. I thought I went in a circle, but I went a layer higher, I guess. So now I'm on top of the bridge instead of going under it. Oh. Oh, these guys again. It's always these guys. Couldn't this be just a nice place? Come on, you guys took children here. It's gotta be safe here, right? Arch spores. Always with the arch spores. It's always gotta be arch spores. Come on, I cleared out so many of you guys. Give me a break. Yep, you burn now. I can cast twice in a row every time because the second one's free.
For two little girls, something's not right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Seems well and truly out of balance here. Oh god. Damn it. Slightly mixed up my buttons. Come on. Yeah. Alright. Come on. Careful. Yep. Got it. It's a weirdly good jumper. Especially since he's kind of wearing armor. It's certainly not a t-shirt.
Bloody hell. Let him out.
Voices.
He gobbled up.
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
Oh my goodness. We're going Hansel and Gretel right now? Oh my god, the Wicked Witch is in a bubble and everything. Wow. Oh, are the arch spores back? They are back. Okay, let's focus on that first. Moving away at him. My spellcasting got scarier. Ever since I got the ability to cast 2 in a row like that. Jeez. Alright. Wow. Yeah, this is Wizard of Oz. Did not see that coming. Get to the crossbow. Yeah. Can I not lock onto her? Oh! Can I lock onto her at all? I think I am now. That bubble's effective. Gotta get her when she's doing that. Ah, missed it. Chance missed. Come on. Come on. Not quite. I'm working on it, man. Quen. Oh, it had to reload. No, I wanted it reloaded already. Well, alright. Tried to fire. It's really inconsistent when he has to reload and when he doesn't have to reload, which makes it hard to time it. Alright. Maybe I'll just swing at her. Maybe I'll just light her on fire. When in doubt, Igni. Screw all my other options, just be really unclever and fire Igni at everything. That's the answer. Ow, I'm being attacked by a broom? You know what brooms are? Flammable. How about that? Who is a nice flammable broom? Ow, dick. Maybe I can get both of them at once. Yep, seems like it. Die, broom. You get what you deserve, broom. At long last, your days of terror are over. She burns for a long time.
Felicitations, Witcher. It seems you've won.
Take that, nothing that's real. Whatever. Whatever I call you.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. Oh, you've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Siana? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Breathe easy? Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Siana, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know, because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoot. All right. So why is it you're here?
Searching for my lost childhood. Wound up at Kaer Morhen as a little boy. Don't quite remember how. Never had any toys. Never played any games. What do you think? Why might I be here? It's Detloff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Detloff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Detloff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? But normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Detloff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna Henrietta and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here, so you had best be on your watch.
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Bayron?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
Alright, CD Projekt Red continues to completely impress me. So they created an entire fantasy world, and just as a wrinkle, just for the sake of having a wrinkle. Because it's just a storyline where we just gotta go free the girl and go take her to the vampire. That's the whole story. But, because there's always a wrinkle, because they love to do that, they have this crazy detail, just like when we're trying to find Ciri, the whole thing was just to go ask 3 places if they found Ciri, and that's it. That's the story of finding Ciri. But the wrinkle would be like meeting the Baron guy and stuff like that. Bloody Butcher, Baron, Red Baron, fuck. I don't remember I'm actually misremembering the Butcher Baron of Velen's name a little bit. But like there's entire storylines within the wrinkles. That's where they get this, and now that's what's happening here. An entire fantasy world just to elaborate the process of freeing one girl to take her somewhere. And now I think we might actually get to climb a giant beanstalk to fight a giant that goes fee fi fo fum if we're lucky. And this is after the story has already forked between 2 paths, which means that if we did the other thing, we wouldn't see any of this because we're probably doing completely different things, and who knows what that involves. God damn. Bravo.